to everyone. My name is Sean Denard, and I am a member of the Telly Media Televisuals group. It's a plugin for virtual DJ, and I just wanted to start by welcoming everyone, and also to let you know how virtual DJ was. How Telemedia was started. We started off of Facebook. Don Moir, I think I'm saying his last name correct. He made a plugin, and it was a good plugin, and a lot of people liked it. A member of the Telemedia Televisuals group. It's a plugin for virtual DJ. Turn my sound down on my thing. Okay, there it is. It was a good plugin. People liked it. Something happened along the line. There's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Something happened along the line, and we virtual DJ didn't support the plugin anymore. So now we're here on our own little thing, kind of our own little island on Facebook, and it still works with virtual DJ. But I think the group started almost a year ago, and between the start of the group and now, the changes have become exponentially greater, and it's a greater plugin, and things can also go further. Is what we're seeing, that we can go way further than we've gone now. But what I'm doing here is just kind of giving the people that are new an introduction to televisuals and telemedia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and let's see here, screen share, and I'm going to walk you kind of through where we're at and how to get it set up. And guys, hopefully you can tell me if you can you see my screen, fellas? Kevin?
Yeah, it's about 15 of them, Sean.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to take care of that in a second. Okay. So I'm sure everybody has virtual DJ, and they use it, for video and stuff. I'm assuming that. So what we're doing is we're going to go to the plugin. If you can't find the plugin, it's on Google. Just do a Google search for Don's plugin. I just say Don Moir Televisuals, and it'll be the first one that you see. Just hit that, and it'll open up to his website, televisuals.com. You'll notice the donate button. Please donate. They're free to use, but Don puts a lot of work into this plugin. So donate. It says right here. It says a donation is appreciated, but people who donate $20 or more will receive versions with additional features. And I can let you know that there are always features coming up, and they're going to be.
If you want the bog standard bits and pieces, just go for Televisuals 143 and 148. But if you need all the bells and whistles, right, with the SMS applications, etc., that's coming up, donate 183, 160. It's well worth $20.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. So just download the televisuals and the telemedia. On the bottom, you'll see one called Telly Container, and that allows telemedia and televisuals to run separately from virtual DJ. If you don't want to use virtual DJ, you can just use it as a standalone program. But we're going to just go with the virtual DJ one. So
don't forget, Sean. If you want to use Telly Container, you have to donate.
Okay.
Yeah, you only get that when you donate.
I did not know that. I did not know.
Because if you remember, you can only run Telly Container with the code that you get when you donate.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So once you have it installed, you'll go to your, as in any other plugin, you have the option to use it on either side, either deck. I have usually been using it on one side or the other, but I've lately been using it on the middle deck, which is the master. So let's open Telemedia. Actually, let's start with Televisuals, because that's where I have my notes. We'll start with Televisuals. It'll open up a box, like any other plugin for virtual DJ, and I'm going to minimize a little bit my output window. And what you see here is we'll start with a new panel. On the left hand side of your screen, you'll see I have version 1.43. We'll start with a new panel, and you can name it. So I'll name it Hangout for a test. And Kevin, jump in if I'm missing anything or forgetting anything.
Oh, don't you worry, I will.
New panel, and you have a clean box. Now, if you notice that on the right-hand side, the output window with Miguel seeing how many drinks, anything I do on the panel, and this is live too, so anything I do in the Televisuals box will pop up on the panel. So let's create and add a new panel, and we'll start with the basic panel. I cannot stress enough the amount of things you can do with televisuals. You can do some of this by itself, but the things that I like about this you can't do in the panel. Double click the panel and you'll have a few options. I'm not going to go through every option because some of them are kind of, you know, self-evident basic, but let's just start with the using virtual DJ as an image.
And don't forget, on the bottom right, next to the donate button, is a help button. If you click on that, it brings up a text file, and it tells you what all the buttons do. But it is so easy. Once you get your head around the options, it is very easy.
You are right. So we click OK, and I forgot to activate it. And you see the video has become small. So you can work around that. If you have a video that may be an older video and on a wide screen it doesn't look as good, you can make it smaller, bigger, you can move it left or right. Other options for the basic panel, you can take away the color and the border. If you don't like the border, you take it away. That's what I noticed a lot of people using. You can make the alpha channel, you can make it go away, in and out. The border is, like I said before, you can make a bigger border, a smaller border. You can change colors of the border. You can swap colors of the border. You can make it, let's see, we'll go white and black, and as you can see, the border changed. A lot of options on the basic panel. I think the main one is shrinking the video. Kevin?
Yeah, there's options. You've got stretch, you've got proportional, you've got center.
Yep. You can center the video, tile the video, exactly. Mirror. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. I don't want YouTube to shut it down. Kind of nice. What you saw scrolling across the bottom, I didn't really want to get into right now, but I'll touch on it. It's something that Don made up, and it's called a what would you call that, Kevin?
It's the
alert. Song alert.
It's the banner that tells you the name of the track and the artist.
Next to layout, you'll see chat inbox. We'll get to that in a second, and then you'll see alerts. You can turn that off where the music, and I'm going to turn the music off, but you can see, and also I'm going to make the video normal, proportional. You can see the song, but if you turn the alerts on, you see the name of the song, which is, you know, pretty nice. You can, you know, if people want to know who's playing, what song is that, you can always show it. You can have it how many times you want it to loop, 2, 3, 4 times. It'll only work when you go from song to song. You can't just put a song up there to play. It has to be the song that's playing. You can change the colors of it. You can move it from the top. I'm going to start it again. You can move it from the top to the bottom. Just fun stuff. Kevin, do you use this option much?
Not really, because obviously when people are dancing or what have you, they're not looking at the screens. But
yeah.
it is useful.
It is useful, I think. So that's the basics of the basic panel. So and if you want to take that panel away, you can always delete it by hit delete, deselect panel, and get rid of the selected panel. You want to delete it? Yes. The next panel I'd like to talk about is the marquee panel. This is one I use probably the most. Once again, as you see, I'm resizing it. You can change everything on. You can change the color, border, no border, image, display image. I like this because you can have scrolling text. I can say, I work at a bar, so I can say drink specials, and as you can see, it's coming up on the scroller. Hit OK. You can resize it, make it smaller. You can make it, of course, go faster. Marquee panel options. You can add an image. Let's see. I have a picture of a funny guy here, and as you see, he goes right there. Drink specials. You'll see his face pop up. You can take away images. It's a good way to communicate with your audience to let them know what's going on. If, like I said, if you want to say drink specials or whatever you want to do, and once again, you can take away the border. You can change colors. You can change the speed. Everything that you could possibly think of is right there on the panel. The next panel. Let me see. We got any questions? Jeff, you all right? Are you still here? There you go. Any questions, Jeff? If you do, just type them in. Okay, I'm going to continue on. The next panel. Let's delete this one. And you can use more than one panel. You can have the video, which I should have kept up. You can have the video and the scrolling text all at the same time, and they turn off and on with just the click of the button with your controller, or if you're using a mouse, they will turn off and on, so you can keep them, bring them back later. So let's delete that panel. And then the next panel let's talk about is the text. The text panel and the marquee panel are pretty much the same. Only thing is the text panel doesn't scroll. Am I missing anything there, Kevin, on that?
No, you're fine.
Okay. SMS chat panel. Now this is the one that is kind of a work in progress. We can create the panel. Let me turn back on. As you can see, there's text in there that's already preloaded in the plugin. But you have to have a third-party software. Is that correct, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Pete Gibson was doing one for an Android phone, but Pete sort of dropped off the radar a bit.
Yes. Where are you, Pete? We need you. Yes, you're right. You're right. There's one that is in the works right now. It's called Push Bullet. Kevin, have you used that?
I haven't used it in conjunction with VVJ, so a lot of places I go haven't got Wi-Fi. Right.
Well, I don't really want to make this about Push Bullet, but I'll give you a little quick synopsis of it. If you donate to Don, he's got another, as you can see, Televisuals Push Bullet, and it's another program, it's another plugin that you can, if you have the software on your computer, I think it's maybe a Google software, it's enabled to, people can send messages to you and they will go through Virtual DJ. The beautiful thing about it is it's free if you're in the United States. Now, Kevin's saying that something's going on with, what'd you say, Kevin, that you can't get it?
No, it's you can get Push Bullet here because it's an app for everyone, but Pete Gibson was doing his own app with Facebook and Viber and WhatsApp all built into it. So
right.
It doesn't matter you know, if half your audience have got Viber and the other half have got WhatsApp, everyone can use it.
So is there a problem with everyone using with Push Bullet as far as you using Push Bullet?
Like I say, I don't use it with Virtual DJ, but I've never had any problem with Push Bullets because I've got it on my Apple phone, so any message sent to me on my Apple phone automatically pops up on my desktop. So if I've left my phone in the car and I get a text message, it pops up on my desktop as well.
Right, and Don's made a I can't think of what he calls it, but it enables those messages that pop up on your computer from people. You know, Push Bullet works from phone to computer to go into Virtual DJ. He's just starting to get a hold of it and get his mind wrapped around it. So donate to him, and you'll have that option as well. Let's move along. We have the basic panel, marquee panel, text panel, and the chat panel. Pretty much, though, the voting panel is another thing. If you're using iWall or another third-party software, you can use that voting panel, but I don't use it, so I really can't touch on that one. So that's televisuals in a nutshell. You've got the power to create different panels. You can make text, marquee text. You can move the video around, make it smaller. And that's it, Don. Kevin.
Yeah.
Anything using on televisuals?
No, I think you've covered most of it. It's just a matter of sitting there and playing with it. And again, you know, if you donate your $20 or whatever you want, $30, or if you're feeling flush, $50, it is worth it, and you can get the standalone program. Then you don't even have to have Virtual DJ running.
Exactly.
You can just play with it on your own.
How many years have you been using this, Kevin?
It must be about 3 or 4 now.
Yeah, same with me. And the options and the flexibility of the program, you can just spend hours making templates for televisuals and telemedia. The way I use it now, depending on the application, is I'll have the videos. I'll shrink the size like I showed with the video in image, because some of my videos are not the biggest. I'll also put things up like specials that we're running at the bar that can scroll across the screen, happy birthday, things like that. So it's very flexible. Telemedia is another part of the plugin, and it has 3 options, and you can run telemedia in conjunction with televisuals. So what I'll do is I'll turn telemedia on. The first tab you'll see is media. Very powerful button. You can add videos, you can add pictures, you can add, if you make Photoshop, you can add Photoshop stuff, images. You can add a lot of different things. And what I'd like to touch on with this, as you can see, I've made a few templates here, is, where am I going with this? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12 slots, 4 banks. So that's, help me with my math here. You've got a lot of banks, a lot of options.
And again, if you do donate, that increases 72.
Oh, okay. Okay. So basically as many options as you need, because I've never used more than 2 banks myself. What you're seeing right now is a program that Kevin turned me on to, and it's called Bluff Titler. And I'm not going to get into much on this. Kevin, if you'd like to touch on it, but it makes awesome introductions. You can make your name, my name, DJ Sean Denard, party time, let's go. You can make, different That one right there, I don't know why that's here. Oh, it's just showing Bluff Tyler, how the picture comes in and blows up. Kevin, talk about Bluff Tyler, will you please?
Yeah, it was originally intended for making 3D video introductions for people who use camcorders and things like that. But then people started using it for other applications. You've got all sorts of different options you can use with it.
Definitely, and it's very affordable.
Very flexible.
Very flexible, very affordable, and you can take. They have standard templates, and you can just change the words and change pictures and make it your own.
Yeah, I'm going to load up a couple I've done.
Okay. While you're doing that, I thought I had more banks. But as you can see, you can put them in there, and they can rotate throughout the evening. On the right-hand side of the media tab, you'll see things like stretch, aspect, no scale, replay. If you want to stop them, you can stop them, get them back going again. Random, if you just want them to go in a random order. Also, if you drop a video into the media tab and it has music on it, the mute button. Was that me, Kevin, or that you?
No, that was me. Sorry.
Okay. The mute button will kill the volume on the video that's in the box, so you can continue to play your music videos. As you see here, I've got the text messaging going on the bottom, and I've got the random clips going on the top. If you run into a problem with your media not working, there's an options button underneath on the bottom row. It says hardware, software. Now, I can't say for everybody's computer or laptop what the problem would be, but when I had a problem, some of my videos wouldn't play. It was just as easy. I talked with Don, and he said, click the software button. I'm not going to click it now, but you can see it highlighted. Click the software button, and that cured all my problems. So if you have any problems with that, contact Don, and he will help you. But this
it's all down to your GPU, your graphical processing unit on your video card.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them aren't that great, so if you've got it set to hardware, the video card processor does all the work. If you've got it set to software, obviously the processor on your own PC does all the work.
Gotcha. And you can see right above on my virtual DJ logo, I'm spiking a little bit on my CPU usage, but you got to consider I'm also running a Google Hangout, and we're using telemedia. So if I've never had a problem with this software freezing up or acting funny, glitchy. It works fine. And when I did have a problem, contacted Don. He got back with me right away. Kevin, you want to show what you're working on as far as media?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me share my screen. Screen share. Okay. Let's have a look what I'm going to do. And telling me, yeah, I can do both of them. Let's try that. Because I haven't done this for a while, so you're going to have to bear with me.
No problem. I'm in Seattle, Washington. Kevin is all the way in England, so we're far away.
Okay, what can you see of mine?
I can see me talking. Oh, now I see your screen. Oh, I did.
Black screen?
Black screen, yes.
Right. Okay. This is just a couple of Bluff titler templates. All of them are done with my disco name on, but it shows you what can be done. You can change all the colors, all the fonts, all the effects. I don't know whether you've downloaded the latest update to Bluff Titler, Sean, which is version 12.8. But they've now added explosion effects into it.
It's a great program. I was so happy when Kevin first told me about it. I was like, another editing program, another video editing program. But I have literally stayed up hours messing with
Yeah,
these.
it is a bit habit forming, isn't it?
Definitely.
Right. Here's the first one. It's well, I'll just run it. Can you see that?
Yes. Not anymore. I see it on your screen on the bottom. Can you play it again?
Yeah.
And these would go inside one of the media boxes.
Yeah.
So
I've got these loaded up in Telly container.
Oh, you're using it in Telly container?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's the
okay.
second one.
Looks
But
good.
everything customizable. That picture in the middle there, that's my business card.
Okay, okay.
But you could put a picture of yourself in there. Like I say, everything's customizable, all the colors, all the fonts, everything. And I just use those at the beginning of the evening just to let people know, just to say basically, welcome.
Right. Right.
And the microphone's used towards the end of the show just to let people know name of the disco, contact numbers.
Awesome. And they are bright, probably a lot brighter than they look on the screen. And when you use them,
Yeah.
they're crystal clear. That's what I like about them, is the clarity of them.
And you've got all your different. Let's close that down. You've got. You've got all your different options as well on all your different sizes. You can, re-edit your shows to be full HD, which is 1080 by 10, whatever, and half HD, which is 1280 by 720. You can, but what I do, I create the templates, then save them, because you can only save them through Bluff Titler as an AVI.
Right, right.
Save
And
it as an
they're still
AVI.
clear. Still very clear.
Yeah, save it as an AVI. But saving it as an AVI, depending on what you've used in Bluff Titler, the duration, speed, etc., you can get files up to a gig in size.
Right, right.
And then what I do, I use a Wonder. Let me just see where it is. Can you see my screen still?
I see you.
Oh, you just see me. Okay. I use either Wondershare Video Converter or Zillsoft Video Converter and convert them from AVI to either MP4 HD or WMV HD, and it knocks it down to about 20-30 meg, which is manageable.
And they're still pretty clear.
And yeah, they're still crystal clear.
Great, great. Okay, let's move on. Carousel. I'm going to put my screen back up here. Let me see. Let me share my screen one more time. Thank you, Kevin. And screen share. Okay. I know you can see about 100 of my screens. Okay, can you see my screen again, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay, Carousel. My favorite aspect of Telly, because with Carousel you can turn on and off telemedia. And let me get, telemedia is off right now. And as you see my screen, I've got the scrolling text. Carousel allows you to put pictures in to make a slideshow. What you do, I'm going to delete. You see the red box over here. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to show how to add a box. So I would go to what I do, you can just take any, any set of pictures you've got, and put them in there. But what I like to do is use my camera uploads. So what you do is just take the camera uploads, drag it into Televisuals, Telemedia, click start, and your pictures will upload right there into Telemedia. As you can see, I'll make a nice slideshow. Those are pictures. I don't know what they are of. I think they were just pictures I took. But they should be rotating. Let me see what I got here. There they are. And you can move it around. What I do with it is I take pictures, and this was something I learned from this group. I take pictures with my camera, with my phone, have them go straight to Dropbox wirelessly on my phone. It goes to Carousel. The Dropbox folder is in Carousel, so anything that goes in the Dropbox will go to Telly. It'll come up there in the Telly. Usually it takes about 30 seconds. I do school dances as well, and the kids love it. I take a picture of them, they pose, and then they look up on the screen and they see themselves there. What I'm starting to work on now is a green screen thing, a photo booth kind of thing, where I take pictures in front of a green screen and have the pictures go up there as well, because any picture I take with my phone will go there. And the reason I say green screen is because Virtual Telly has a green screen chroma key tab, as you can see, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to stop the carousel, and I'm going to add another folder that I made up, and hopefully I can find it. It's a green screen folder, pictures of just green screen pictures, images that I've gotten off the internet, and you guys can see how that works. So once again, I'm still in Carousel. I can add the green screen folder, hit start, and we should have some pictures. Turn it off, turn it on, start. Kevin, I'm seeing no pictures.
No, I see what you mean. Try stopping it and starting it again.
Okay. The picture, it's in there. Let me try green screen again. I mean the regular folder. There's the regular folder. Go down to the green screen. Chroma key is off. They're moving, maybe. Oh, there's a guy. Okay. So there's one of my green screen pictures. For some reason, my other ones aren't showing up, but we'll just work with him and freeze it. In Telemedia, there's a bottom, on the bottom it says chroma key. Hit that chroma key, and as you can see, he has no green behind him. I can move him around, and you can do this with video too. So I can move, if any picture I have, if I take a picture of people in front of a green screen, it will pop up. You can see he's bigger. And I wish I could get it to work with the videos, because I have videos of people walking around and moving. Let me see if I try that. I'm still back on hardware. Okay. But you get the gist. So if people are posing in front of a green screen, it will show up on there, which is something that I like with Telly. And you can tile them, you can mirror them, stretch, all that good stuff. So that's something that I really like about this this plugin right here. The next one is camera, and this is another one you can get creative with. You can use your virtual DJ camera. As you see, the first webcam, you can connect an internal camera, or what I've been working on lately is using my cell phone once again as a roving camera where I connect the cell phone with the computer wirelessly and move it around the audience, and people can see themselves on the screen because, you know, Telly does allow for that. You can use the chroma key again with the camera, blue screen, green screen. All that stuff works good. The next tab is the layout tab. Kevin, am I missing anything on those tabs? Did you?
No, you're fine.
Okay. The next one is the layout key, and that just, you know, if I have media going, I can adjust the media, move it around. I have one tab here. I want to do carousel. I start the carousel. I can move the carousel picture. Let me get to the carousel. Move him over here to the right. Camera, I can add the camera. I'm not going to do the camera because I'm using the web camera right now, and I don't have the other cameras hooked up. But you can have everything going. You can have the now playing. You can have, and look, I'm barely using any CPU. It's moving. I'm not going to say it's not moving, but I can run all these things at one time, and not really you know, worry about, is it going to work? I can still mix with virtual DJ, just like normal with my controller. The options will change things like the aspect ratio, the audio device, stuff like that. And then again, you have the mute tab. You can use telemedia in conjunction, like I said, with televisuals. So if what I like to do is bring up both windows, move virtual DJ over, have the windows. It's kind of hard. I got a 17-inch screen here, and I still have, you know, little room issues. But you can use both at the same time. Like you see right here, you can turn one off. You can turn all on or all off. I can go with whatever I want to do. That looks pretty good right there. Get creative with it. That's the main thing I would say. And any of you guys that are new, please share what you're doing with this so we can, you know, we can all exchange ideas. I know there's some people that use this program and they've got templates that are way better than mine and blow mine out of the water. So we want to see what you're doing, and, you know, hopefully you can inspire us to, you know, keep pushing along. And if I come across something like this push bullet that we're working on, there's some people using it and they're sharing, you know, their experiences with it. Please share in this group, because that's what makes, to me, that's what makes it, you know, everything better if we all share and you know, learn from each other.
Don't forget to go through the bottom button there, Sean.
The what button?
The bottom button: load layout, save, new, help and donate buttons.
Okay, yes. Sure. So on the bottom, you can save your templates. I don't want a new one. Let me see if I can get out of that. You can save them, as I did this one. I've made so many templates over the years. Let me see. I'll just show a few of mine. I've just made them. So if I want to load a template, I have one here. See if it's still there. Okay, that's one that I've used that you've seen today. Let me see if I can find. I did a wedding, and there's a template right there. A couple of guys got married, and that's what I used. I had their pictures rotating. Let's see if I can find another one. I did an 8th grade party, and, you know, congratulations, 8th graders. This one, you can change the fonts. I have people send me their picture, and they send picture to I say, send your picture to the screen, and the pictures can go up there. It takes a little bit of work to do that. You have to save them to your computer and then put them up on Telly, but you can do it. Let's see if I have any other ones. I've got them. Oh, here's one. I did a fraternity party, and their message, they could put their message on the screen. Their colors are red and black. So that was cool. I mean, you can just spend, excuse me, so much time. Karaoke, if you want to do karaoke. That one was a file with no background. I took the background out of it. Let's see if I got any other ones. I know I do. We'll save that. Look, I've just got so many. Bring your request to the DJ. It was a holiday party. Let me see if I can get one more in here. They want to save this. They want me to save that one. Let's see. Here's another. Let's see if I can find another. Picture the screen. Once again, you know, you can move around the video. Text picture the screen, and the video's playing. Just an awesome program, awesome plugin. I think the best one that Virtual DJ has, in my opinion. So, like I said, please share what you guys have. Let me see. I'm going to stop my screen here. Kevin, anything to add?
Yeah. No. Again, please donate, because you'll get all the bells and whistles. You'll get all the little emoticons on there. All the little text pieces. Let's have a look. Where is it? What have I done with it? Because I've just reloaded it. Just bear with me for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves, as they say.
Jeff, how do you feel about using it? You think you can come up with some nice templates? Do you feel like this is giving you a little help to do things?
Yeah, it's what I do is let's have a look. Where are you? There you are.
Kevin, am I correct when saying that you can share templates?
Yes, because it shares it as a lay file. So everything that you've got is saved within that lay file.
Right. I would love to see, maybe a little pool where we can all put templates. Which reminds me, Kevin, can you talk about the on the Facebook page? You guys have some things on there, don't you?
Yeah, I did just a quick horror one.
And Halloween's coming up. Halloween is coming up, and it's a perfect time to use these.
Let me just see if I can find the bits and pieces I need to, and then I can show you some of the stuff that I am doing at the moment. Okay, SkyDrive, that's it. Ghostly Apparitions, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
What I did, let's just remove that one, delete all panels. Okay, background, attributes, open. I haven't got my screen shared, have I? I'm going to share my screen.
And I suspect that, and I expect that people put, how they're using this on the Facebook page. And if you have any questions as well.
Yeah, the problem with that is a lot of people don't want to share.
And that's true.
Their background, their all the hard work, which I suppose is understandable.
It's understandable to a point, but you know, Kevin, when you say video DJ and then you combine with what we're doing, there's not a lot of us doing this kind of thing on this level. Most video DJs will just show music videos, maybe a picture, but not a lot of them are using text to screen. They're not using you know, the photos where you can take live pictures and run them up. So I don't really worry about people stealing my ideas because where I'm at, most of the DJs, they're not even doing videos, so let alone anything
Yeah.
to this level.
Let me go here.
Now Kevin's got the telemedias open and he added a video into the bank for his telemedias. And that can be video or picture, a GIF,
ghostly apparitions,
BMP file.
Let's have a look. Looking for the one I want.
It will handle anything.
I think it's that one, so let's try this one. Okay. Can you see that?
Looks great. That looks scary.
Like
what is it?
It's like a deserted subway. Okay.
So you're using Telly container. What are you using there, Kevin?
I'm using Telly container at the moment.
Okay.
Because I can use telemedia and televisuals at the same time without having VDJ running.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So you wouldn't DJ with that, would you?
Yeah, especially for Halloween, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, create panel.
So this is a bonus. Kevin is using Telly container, which we haven't touched on. So if you have any questions about that, contact Kevin. But it's one of the plugins that you have to donate to get. I haven't used it myself. But Kevin is the master at templates. If you need any scary stuff for Halloween, I'm sure he would help you out. His templates are way better than mine.
Right. Let's go to manual, preview.
Kevin, can you show your output window as well?
Or
is it too big?
If you click on my... Can you see that?
I can see the picture, yeah.
Yeah. Can you see anything?
I don't see anything moving. I just see the image of the hallway.
Okay. Now, let's have a look. Face to black. Televisuals.
Is it supposed to move?
Yeah, it will do in a minute. Okay.
And what did you use to make this?
They're files from Atmosphere FX.
That is a little over my head.
Now, I don't know why that is not running. Just bear with me.
We're bearing with you.
What should happen is I should have a ghost.
The ghost should come through the hallway?
Yeah. Okay, let's try drag and drop.
Jeff, this is a great time if you got anything to ask or any comments you might have. We had 12 people sign up for this, and 2 came. You have a lot of work to do. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's addicting. Once you start messing with these templates, and also like I said, the possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless, and we're between the time we started and now, things have just
panel, basic panel, create.
There's there used to be a program I used called FireText, and some of you guys might have heard of it, and it was almost $1,000, and they enabled you to use Virtual DJ to send messages, pictures, trivia, stuff like that. But what we're finding now is that you can do some of that stuff with Pushbullet for free. So there's really, if you have patience, there's really no need to wait around. I mean, to spend a lot of money on extra plugins and extra software, because I can see it rolling down the pipe in the future where we can have that stuff for free and we can use it and make it even better, because it'll be integrated with Virtual DJ, so you won't need to go outside of Virtual DJ to do things.
The problem with FireText was it worked fine with Virtual 7.
Yeah, it did. It did. It worked with 7, and that's a good point. 7 and 8, you can use either one, and you can use televisuals and telemedia. I don't know about a Mac. Is Telly for Mac too, Don? I mean, Kevin?
No.
No Mac. No Mac version.
That's infuriated now, because I can't get what I wanted to do in Telly Container. So if you just bear with me for 1 minute.
PC guy Jeff.
I will try and go in.
Kevin, I'd like to see you in the future do a hangout with how you create some of your stuff. And also, I'd like to put out there, if anybody else wants to do a hangout, feel free. If there's something that you specialize in or you want to let people know about, yeah, it would be cool to learn. That's what Jeff said. I hear music. I mean,
right, let's see if I can share my screen.
I think we got it. You got it, Kevin? Sharing screen.
Video, share screen. Okay.
Okay, let's get it.
Let me just try this again then. What can you see?
I see the ghost. I'm scared.
Right, okay.
Are you adding her in the background with the hallway as well?
Well, I'm just about to do that now. So now, if I go back to Virtual DJ, I go to Televisuals, bring up the GUI, delete all those panels, yes please. Background, open background image. I've got a folder on my desktop, abandoned backgrounds. Now these are all old houses that have gone into disrepair. Okay, so can you see my VDJ screen?
No, I see the video. It says
Just
video.
the video. Okay, then let's just create a new panel. Basic panel. Create. Just make it. Display image.
There it is. Now we're going to see that ghost.
Right. So what I need to do now, media. I know what I need to do. I think. Background color. Border.
It's getting darker. Kevin?
Yeah.
Would you mind leading a hangout in a couple of weeks about making stuff like this?
Yeah, it should be a problem.
Okay.
It give me a.
Because I think a lot of people. Jeff just said he'll be together. Awesome. So quickly tell us, what did you use for that?
That's televisuals for the background. If you look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to now change the. Let's have a look. Let's change it to that one. Open. You'll now see the background's changed.
Okay.
Yeah. What I'm now going to do. I'm now going to add another video.
Okay. And you said you used what program to make that?
I can show you a link. I'll show you a link. You can actually purchase them, but it's Atmosphere FX.
Is it expensive?
It can be. It all depends. You can purchase individual ones for about $10.
You know, we got Halloween coming up next month, so let's schedule something for early October. If you could, show us how to do some stuff like that, that'd be great. Cool. That is cool.
And you can also do, if you don't, if you remember, this is what I did. Let's just stop that one. Let's just add in these bone chillers. Skeletons awake.
Kevin, is there a way to possibly put your own branding on that? Like, instead of the skeleton, you could put something else in there?
Like?
Is there a way to modify? Well, I'm thinking when the guy was holding the lantern, maybe he could be holding a sign saying DJ Kevin or something like that.
No, you can't do that because the files are actually created by the company for Halloween for people to use in projectors. If you go to the website, let me just check. Just close all that down, and I'll find the website for you.
Okay, then we're gonna wrap it up. That looked really good, though.
Copy. Okay. I'm just pasting the link now.
Okay.
atmospherefx.com. They've just brought out 2 new ones, Phantasms and The Witching Hour. But if you go onto the website, go onto Atmosphere FX, and you can see what they do. Bone Chilies, Zombie Invasion, and if you click on one, and there are trailers, and you can look at the trailer.
And you can see what they've got for you. Well, we'll do that. We will definitely do that. I'll try to put the link. In fact, can you post that link onto the Facebook page?
Shh! Don't tell everybody.
Don't tell everybody what?
Secrets. You have to keep something secret.
But Kevin, this video is going to be on YouTube where everyone can see it. No secrets on this one. This one is live.
Yeah, it's Atmosphere FX. If you just go on there, you can either buy them all on DVD.
Yes.
If you buy the DVD, you get the options. They're all on there because they do them for TVs or to use with a projector to project onto a gauze. Like if you hung gauze in your front window or in your front door, and you can project the image from a projector onto this gauze, it looks like there is then a ghost in your doorway.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But they do them.
I like that.
They do them for your monitor as well. And if
well, thank you, Kevin.
If you go on there, there is an option for digital downloads. Obviously, if you buy the DVD, it works out cheaper. But I think the digital downloads start from about $9. But they've got zombies, they've got all sorts of stuff there.
Okay, well, let's wrap this up.
Also, just a quick one, just in case.
Thank you.
I don't know whether
for coming.
Yeah, I don't know whether you had
something. Hope you can.
I don't know whether
did you say something?
I don't know whether you know about this site, Sean. You ever come across Intro Champ?
No, you got a lot of. See, that's why I want to do another hangout, because you got them all.
Intro Champ.
You got them all.
Is if you don't want to use Bluff Titler, if you go to Info Champ, and for I think it's $5, he will do an intro for you. He's got hundreds of templates.
Sounds good.
Choose the template you want. You can change all the text. and then pay him, and then he'll send you the intro as an high quality MP4 to your email.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop it right here, Kevin, and we'll book something for you in a couple weeks. Is that good for you?
Yeah, I'm moving house at the moment. I'm just waiting for a new date. So yeah, it should be okay. If I can't do it, I can't do it. But I will try.
Oh.
I'm disappointed that
Okay,
there's only
sounds
two,
good.
three of
Jeff,
us.
thank you. I know. But they'll see it on YouTube. I'll post a link and they'll see it and we can plan bigger and better things in the future.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Yes, it will grow, Jeff. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna sign off.
Okay, Sean.
Kevin, Jeff, take care. Everybody out there, thank you very much.
Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye.